Okay, so today's basically about promoting health in our local community. Today we have an assortment of various colours of bags. We have a purple, a green and a yellow. They don't really represent anything but a plastic bag. We're packing them with various health, education, things to basically influence people to change their attitude and live a healthier life. We have numerous fruits. We have some sort of clementines, bananas, pears, apples, an assortment of breakfast bars, along with the very good H2O and some herbal teas. So that's the aim, to go in the public and basically promote health, as we're a healthy church.
Okay, so what's the purpose of this?
Well, the purpose of the bag is basically to promote healthy living in the community. We know there's a lot of health issues, people who have addiction, or maybe they're obese, and just basically promoting healthy living, so encouraging people to live healthier lives. So in there, that's what we have. Maybe we have a fruit juice like eating fresh. We have few health literature, which some direct them to the NHS, and some just direct them just a bit more information on to how to look after your body better.
Good work, Noah, good work. Let's stop talking about stuff, Kezia. Okay, stand up, take it. You got to be quick, you have to put it in there.
What's the question that I should have really
So Marshall, how do you think it's all going so far?
So far so good. It's looking very colourful.
Good.
With all the purples and green and yellows. Definitely eye-catching.
It's definitely what, sorry?
For red and like the Jamaican colours.
We don't want any biases, okay?
It could be Grenada.
But yeah, I think it's definitely eye-catching. And if I had to see them on the street, I would be interested.
So Laura, what are we doing at the moment?
I'm just watching David speak to this man, giving out some health information.
What's that? So?
Huh? Yeah, man beat.
Man beat.
What's that?
Oh. what a range of reactions that was.
say well done, guys. Especially, I think John's like an absolute legend. Like the way he sort of has his skill to talk and his willingness. I think it sort of set the tone for the whole group. It's very unfortunate that we never had the numbers, but as I said this morning, it's about us being the role model, us sort of in a way stepping out of our comfort zone and doing our own thing. And I think let this be an example to the rest of church that we are a group of young people willing to do the work. And if it's just us, so be it. Let it not discourage us. Let us just sort of press forward and do it. You understand? So again, just well done. I think it was good how we got the younger people to help pack the bags. And I look at the likes of Timothy and Kezia, how they were encouraged to just knock on doors to hand out stuff. And for us, it was like a good sort of, in a way, training them into doing witnessing to evangelizing.
So I think it's, as you said, it is a daunting prospect, kind of going out and knocking on someone's door, kind of invading their own personal space to, I wouldn't say force something upon them, but to give them something where they almost feel uncomfortable. I think there was definitely a few times where, well, more than a few times, where I was knocking on doors and people were uncomfortable with taking the bags. I don't think it should be that way. I think a lot of them said, oh yeah, why don't you give it to someone who needs it? Well, at the end of the day, anyone should be needing a bag of healthy stuff. It doesn't matter whether you've got a house or you're homeless or you're rich, you're poor, you're fat, you're thin. Everyone should be willing to accept something that's healthy and that's given with a smile. I did quite a few where people initially were quite reluctant, but as soon as you mention, it's free and you give it with a smile and you're quite upbeat about it, they're more willing to accept it. Especially, I think it's good kind of having the kids as a secret weapon, because they come up and almost straight away they're so enthusiastic to give it that they almost have to take it, even if they don't initially want to. But I think the only way that we're going to progress in the community and to have more of a presence is to come out of our shell more and to get more participation from the church as a whole. I think having the kids here is actually a blessing for us, because they're quite brash, they're quite bold, so they are willing to just go out and do it. I think having them there, if we can get them doing this regularly, it's going to become ingrained in them and they're going to be more confident doing it going forward. And also, hopefully, the kids doing it is going to encourage more parents to do it and help out as well.
But it's for me, it's easy to feel a bit kind of not so much a bit down, because you expect like the support and you don't expect, for example, it's just gonna be us, because I mean we could all do it and it would just be us doing it like every week, every year, whatever it is. But us doing it so regularly without the support, it doesn't show any growth, any progression, any sort of like willingness to actually
progress in church. And I think, especially if we're, like in all seriousness, we're trying to build a church. And like I always say every single time we talk about a church building, like we want to build a church and it has to be for the young people. So what's the point in not supporting them? So we've done a good job. I think we should not be disheartened, but just say, oh, we've done a really good job. We probably shifted close to 250 bags, which is pretty amazing. We did do what Pastor said, go knocking doors, even though we didn't really want to do that, but we've done it. We said, as I said, we want to step out of our comfort zones, but this is the fact. This church is going to be our church, so let's sort of step up and be counted.